added at start and end inverted commas. So paradoxical leadership, basically two words. Okay, paradoxical is different, leadership is different. So when you add it into these parentheses, okay, what happened here that it will search now both the things. Okay, so we got only single result here. Okay, so that's a point to worry, that there is only single research paper available on this. Okay, on this topic. Okay, so of course that's a very narrow research. Okay, so what I'm doing, that I'm removing the hospitality now. I'm just looking that still, oh, still we have something like, okay, so we simply remove the services, we simply go with the extra role. Okay, now we have two papers. Still I'm not much blessed, so I'm simply now search and go the paradoxical leadership, because this is a very recent topic. Now this is something I got some real good results. Okay, that the paradoxical leadership, this is what has been done. Okay, and why I'm asking this? Okay, because all these journals, all these search result, if you simply click on the leadership here, view impact factor, you will see that this is an impact factor journal. Okay, this is a Q2 one. Okay, Q2, and then management in SSCI. So I am getting all these results, all these research papers, all these research paper. Okay, these are all impact factor papers. Okay, I believe 569 is a very good number, is a very good number. Okay, so what I will do here, that I will only and only go with the research article. Like I will not select what is like what you call the review article. I will only go with the research papers. Okay, only an early access is okay, still okay, but still maybe there are some review paper. Okay, so I'm simply going with that. What I will do there, I'm interested in the research papers, so I will only and only go and search for the last 5 to 7 year data. I am not interested that what is happening before. Okay, because I want to search a research paper or research which is of course very latest. By the way, if you look into this screen, you can simply see that most of the research has been published in 2025. It's mean that this is very recent phenomena. Okay, by the way, if you simply look here from 2018, 28, 22, 43, now the numbers are jumping. Okay, it's mean that's a very recent research area, and the research, and this area just got the researcher attention. Okay, so that's one of the important things that always you should focus on. 7 year data. Okay, now I have this much data, I simply go there, export and download the data. Okay, I will download wherever I want to. Okay, and note or whatever it is. Okay, I simply download this data, and now I will use this data for my, like whatever I'm simply working on. Okay, for example, if I simply search, there is a very wonderful tool. I mostly use this tool because the way it arrange the data is of course very much, it's really good. Okay, for example, if I simply search the paradoxical leadership concept here, okay, and try to see that what actually that the name is called consensus. Okay, it's a very good tool. So we will get some real good something data here, a lot of good papers with all those citations and whatever it is. Let it bring whatever it is. Okay, so it will like bring some wonderful results here. Okay, but I'm still uncertain and unsure whether all these results are from a good quality journal or these are just results. Okay, because it give me a wonderful thing, like it will give me the paper title, what kind of answer you had given, method used, results, outcome. Okay, there are so many things it will just simply give you. Okay, if you simply click here, okay, it will give you all the information available. For example, if you simply click on this, it will give you that what are the key papers related to that. Okay, for example, this is your paper and these are all the relevant paper published on the same topic by the different authors. So by using simple this network diagram, you will get that, oh, these are the people who are working in my research area. Okay, so these are a simple way you can simply you can simply use this tool and get all the relevant data. Okay, so it will mostly it will give the good results, but still I will again go to the web of sciences and select whether it is or not. For example, the most important thing, it will also give you that the highly cited thing. Okay, it's mean that this paper is very important paper because this is the highly cited paper. Okay, so rest of the paper you will get few highly cited paper as well. Okay, but still of course it's not okay like that useful thing. You can also use this thing if you want any kind of referencing style. It will give you that is the good thing. Mostly I struggle with the Google Scholar. It don't give the exact like citation, but it will give you always exact citation, that how actually it look like. Okay, you can also have, it will give you the link to the full paper if it's not available, and sometime it also have the PDF available. Okay, so it will give you the PDF as well. So that tool somehow give you some good results. I mean, I'm still not convinced, but of course it will give you good results. Okay, so that is the basic searching criteria for me. Initially, when I need to select or work on any topic, I go and something first I download the research papers. Okay, so again, first preference is Web of Sciences because I need quality paper. And by the way, remember one thing: if you are publishing in good journals, they look for your references. Okay, whether you are citing a good quality journals or you are citing any scopus or irrelevant journals, okay, which are not there. So that is a very important mandatory check. Okay, so if you use Web of Sciences, of course you are out of this concern or out of this like you can say a problem that, oh, I am getting paper then non-authentic papers. So that is one of the thing. So consensus will really give you these kind of thing which you can say, yes, that's a real good database which can help you with this. Okay, so mostly, why people use consensus? Mostly they use consensus for the systematic literature review. So if you're using systematic literature review, okay, so you will get these kind of tables, okay. So you can add, delete these columns, okay, and you can also download all these things. So it's up to you that how actually you are using this, okay. So it's all author and gears, whatever you want. You need to explore this, okay. So that's one of the most important thing you need to use. Second important thing that once I download the research paper, of course, first preference is again here. I will go to Notebook LLM. Did anybody of you using like Notebook LLM? Any one of you
Sir,
using Notebook LLM?
sir, on 30th April, we had workshop. Sir taught
Okay,
us
that's
how to
good.
use that, sir. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I
So
had, yeah, sir.
that's a really wonderful tool if you people are using. Okay, for example, again, the first checkpoint is data. Okay, the data you are giving to this tool, of course, the tool is good. It has all the expertise, all those like things available. But the most important thing is how you are using this tool. Okay, so the tool is in your hand. For example, I downloaded all the good papers. Okay, I downloaded all the papers and I just added all these research paper here. Simply add source. Once I added the source, of course, you already have the workshop, so you know how to use this tool. So you just added all these tools, and now, of course, I have all the like quality data is available. So what the first important thing what I will go that I want to get the basic idea about my topic. What is my basic idea? So I simply go and I will generate the mind map. Okay, I already generated this mind map for you people so that we should not waste much of the time. So this mind map have given you everything. What are the definitions? What are the theoretical basis? I mean, what a wonderful thing here that you will get that what are the key theories used in this research topic. Okay, it's mean that if you get the theoretical basis, for example, one thing that whenever we are doing research, so I mean most of the people they are using 3 to 4 theories in one paper. That's the most problematic. You cannot defend that much theories in a single paper. All those papers are much appreciable if you are using 1 or 2 theories. Okay, for example, you are working on any area and you know that, okay, I'm working on maybe like you are working on the job demand resource model. Okay, and within this area, okay, what has been done? Okay, if you simply click on this, okay, it will give you all those research papers. So it's mean that, you have a clear cut idea that which research paper has used this model, okay, and why they are using it, okay, and how they are using it. So a simple overview. Okay, from this simple click, you got the overview that, oh, okay, these are the theoretical basis. So if you are doing research, so which of the theory fits well in your context? Because context matter. All the theories does not, adding the name of the theory will not work. Of course, while you are writing your problem statement, you need to give some theoretical gaps. Okay, so simply you can get what has been done on this theory, what has not been done, and of course simply you can use it. So all the definitions, this is very mandatory thing. Okay, look at how wonderfully it just arranged this thing. Okay, like it has been defined as an interlinked or interrelated behavior, both and approach. Okay, both and approach as well. And that then it has 5 dimensions, and it has given the all those 5 dimensions. What are those 5 dimensions? So exploring all these things from the literature is really tricky, but this single tool is giving such a wonderful information. Okay, and one most important thing, that why where the people struggle, they are struggling with the operationalization of their variable. Okay, operationalization means which definition fits well to your construct. There are, for example, now this simple paradoxical leadership, it is defined in three different ways. So which definition fits well to your context? So you need to bring that definition so that the researcher or the reviewer knows that your focus is straightforward toward this tool. Okay, so simply getting this idea, it is something like, what a wonderful thing here. The what are the things that they are integrated with? So what are the outcome which already been tested? So by, but simple, what are the moderators, what are the mediators has been you, for example, you proposed a moderator and mediator in your research, and that moderator and mediator has already been tested. So of course your research don't have any contribution. So simply looking into this simple paragraph, you will get an idea. Oh, I mean, this has already been done. Okay, so I should not focus on this thing. Mediator, measurement methodology. What are the key like measurement models has been used? Okay, look at this scale. Scale mean the question there. So you already know that, okay, who developed this scale and how they developed this scale. So you already know that, okay, like within that, okay, look at this, like these are double barrel items, and I mean, what else you need? Confirmatory factor analysis and how it has been done. So like, I'm just trying to establish a point here that before you start anything, it will give you each and everything here. Okay, for example, if you simply click here on the future, like future limitations, look at this, like these are the contextual moderators which are still missing. Okay, and what are those contextual moderator? Okay, like this one. If you simply look on this contextual moderator, it will give you all the data now. Of course, it will bring all those data. What are the contextual moderator which is still missing? So, I mean, a wonderful way to arrange the things, a very easy, it will give all the whatever the scales you have available. So using a single simple tool, you will have lot of information available here. Okay, these are the for example potential, these are the potential moderator mediator which yet not been tested. Okay, so this is the future research agenda, mean you can simply use it. So that's one of the function of this thing. Okay, so again, whatever the outcome I'm getting, that outcome is only and only based on the paper I provided. So it's mean for AI cannot do this. So if you depend simply and solely on AI, that can you please do this for me? No, it will never. You are the one who are selecting the paper, you are one who are selecting the database, the tool. Okay, it's mean the first and foremost important thing is that you have the good quality paper. Okay, then of course that kind of outcome is only possible. Okay, so that's one of the use of Note LLM. Okay, another very important thing, like I'm using Note LLM for example, using YouTube videos, for example. Okay, if you are using YouTube, okay, so you can simply go to YouTube, copy the link. Okay, for example, I just copied this link, for example. Okay, marshmallow experiment, for example. Okay, this is the video link. So for what I did, I simply clicked here and I need a video overview. Okay, I already generated this video, so that of course it will save a lot of your time. Okay, for example, it will give you a simple video. You just, if you cannot read, if you cannot understand, okay, simply look at this. You get the audio as well? Audio is audible to you or not?
No, sir.
Okay, but of course, simply maybe it's a tool stuff. Okay, but I'm not good in that much ID. Okay, so that's the thing, you
No,
can
when you
develop
say
this on.
computer sound, it will come, sir. Computer sound.
I
But
don't
it's
know
okay,
how
we
to.
can.
Okay, but I
Yeah,
mean,
computer.
that's a simple thing that you can, if you cannot, if you're struggling to understand this thing, okay, that's another important thing that you can use it. Okay, or understanding that concept in a much better way. Okay, like marshmallow experiment, all like a simple stuff become like through graphics, it will become more and more easy for you. Okay, like how it's been conducted, what was the initial finding, what are the like hot and cold system. You, if you need to read and go through all that thing, but this simple thing will make thing easier for you. Okay, like lot of what is the current criticism, what are the strategies for the success. Okay, all those things has been like done. Like using a simple tool you can get a lot of information, lot of information. So I mean, mostly you have seen that there is so many windows here. Okay, mostly I, whenever I'm using for example anything, okay, these are all research paper already been published. Okay, so I mostly go with this tool, mostly go. But for me the most important thing is like this diagram, because I want to understand what are the basics, what is the nitty gritty, what has been done, okay, what are the main variables, what are the key constructs, okay, everything very, very easily available for me, okay. So rather than struggling and finding all those things using all other tools, okay, this tool is really, really, really helping me here. So that's one of the wonderful application by this thing. So I mean, this is how I use consensus mostly to finding research paper, okay, and then whatever I need to do, I'll come to like Note LLM, and mostly I will work with the Note LLM. So if anyone has any question here for the Note LLM and anything, yes, I'm more than open to answer. Anyone has any question so that I should move further towards the next stuff.
Sir, in the last workshop, we had practical things in that, sir. So all of us tried how to upload the file
That's
and how
wonderful.
to
Oh,
use,
that's
and
okay. That's
even
okay.
yeah, and we even voice everything. We got that PPT, and even our HOD asked how can we change the language. Even Arabic also we can translate that any language
Everything
like
is
that.
there. Okay, of course it's all about the need you are looking for. So my need is not developing this, and so whatever how I am using this AI tool, that's the only thing. Okay, and one of the most important thing, like another important AI tool. Okay, how can researcher verify the authenticity and reliability of, what is that question? How can
Of
researcher
AI
verify the,
generated information. How can
by the
researcher
way,
verify the authenticity and reliability of AI generated information, sir?
I mean, I don't know why people are, I mean, why we need to generate the content and copy paste. Like, I'm not using AI for writing purposes, really not. I'm getting an idea that I'm writing myself. Okay, so that's a big, big, big concern here. That mean write this for me. What is the relationship between this and the? Okay, I mean it is not for writing. It is for, yes, it can help you in generating a paragraph, but you need to go and double check, okay, through like mind map, through the research paper, whether it is a valid point or not. Okay, because AI cannot understand that. So authenticity is again a big, big, big concern. Even the references is one of the problem. Okay, so that's what I am keeping in view, these kind of concerns. Okay, I am not writing through AI, I am writing myself, but the fundamental baseline, that what I need to write, okay, that is through AI. AI will develop all those fundamental baseline information for me, and I'm using that information, and I'm writing myself because I know that I can write. But for the writing, you need exact data, the correct data, and for I'm trying my best that I'll get all that correct data from Web of Sciences and all those sources. Okay, so I'm not 100% relying on AI that write for me and then simply using those contents. No, never. I never use that. Okay, authenticity is always a concern because AI is not for writing. If you use simply that, okay, I'll upload the paper, it will write for me the paragraph, I will use that paragraph for from papers. I don't understand that. How it's possible. You had not did your homework, so you yourself not clear what AI is writing is correct or not. So that's a problematic side. So I humbly request, do not use AI for writing. Okay, use AI, and even if AI is providing you the outcome, so who is the one who will validate whether all the references it provided is authentic or not authentic, whether this paper really had that kind of like stuff studied or not, because AI don't know this thing. So that's the homework which you need to do. Okay, so it's always a concern for me, of course, problematic stuff. Okay, another important thing, like I'm using AI for I'm using another very important tool, because that is provided by the T-side universities. They are something, we have the official the contacts available, and that is called like Perplexity. Anybody using Perplexity? Anybody heard before what is like like Perplexity?
No, sir, no.
It's a good tool, by the way. Okay, okay, we have one Eunice. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's a wonderful tool. I don't know now if, for example, if I'm just using the same thing, paradoxical leadership and extra role behavior, simply okay, search for me. It will give me real, real good paragraphs. I mean, wonderful answers. Okay, everything. But I am okay. We have this data available now. Okay, I simply go and search this thing, whether that is available or not. Okay, it will give me the article link as well. Okay, Journal of Management Research. Okay, so I am certainly unsure about this journal. Okay, for example, I have this thing. Okay, first thing, if I'll get this output, how what I will simply do that mm, I will simply Journal of Management and Research. Okay, I will simply copy this journal name. I'm because this is a mean again I'm not happy with this practice, but still okay. I'm just doing this here for you. Okay, that it's a big wastage of time. I write journal master list. I go to Web of Sciences journal master list, and then I will search the name of this journal here, Journal of Management and Research. I will search whether this is a valid journal or not. Okay. So Journal of look, it is not in Web of Sciences. Okay. Look at Journal of Management Research, the first Journal of Management Accounting Research, European Journal of this Journal of Advances. So this journal is not available in the Web of Sciences list. It means that this journal don't have impact factor. So you are getting that kind of data. So, but I need to waste a lot of time to check each and every source in the Web of Sciences, whether that source is available or not. So, of course, that's not a reliable mean for me that I will never ever use AI for this purposes. Okay, write for me, whatever. It's a good paper, written maybe in a very good way, but that is not my paper because I need to ensure the quality. Okay, once you will ensure the quality, then of course it's very easy. So please always go with the Web of Sciences. Okay, do search from there, download paper from there, and use all those paper for your as an input for your AI tool. Okay, for example this. So most important thing, for example, if your research paper is ready, for example, if my research I'm using this via AI and it's really helping me. If your research paper is ready and you want to get the review on your research paper, what you will do? Your paper is ready and you want review on your paper, that I want to check whether my paper is according to the everything is okay with my paper, introduction is well written, okay, methodology don't miss anything, all the things are good. So how you will validate that very thing? Using AI. Let's make it using AI. Anybody? Anyone? Paper Paul. Okay, people knows a lot of AI tool. Yeah, Paper Paul is one of the tool I heard somewhere. Okay, for example, like what I am doing here, first and foremost important thing that why I'm using Perplexity. First, importantly, that is given by my university. Okay, so it's mean that whatever data I have, or whatever I am posting here, or whatever data I am uploading here, it will be the part of my T-side university repository. It is not going outside. Okay, so the first confirmation is that my data is safe. My paper is very much safe. Okay, so whatever I am uploading here, whatever I'm using here, okay, so that will be the part of T-side repository. So it will later on, if it will be used by the way, it will not go outside because it is a part of T-side repository. So the data is data will only retain to the T-side university. It will not made public by this tool. Okay, so that's the first surety. That's why I'm confident that I'm using this tool and my data will be safe. What Whenever you are using any AI tool, or for example this tool, by the way, it's not expensive. I think $12 for a year or something like. It's very cheap if you still want to buy this. Okay. First thing that I'm not directly pasting my prompts here. I will never ever directly paste my prompt here. I will go and I will develop spaces. Okay, that is called spaces. Okay, there is an option available which is called space. Okay, so what does space mean? Space mean that you need to create your own private space. Okay, and that private space mean that data whatever you are uploading, it will be the part of that very private space. Nobody can publicly access your data. Okay, so that's one of the most important thing. So for example, I already created one of the thing for you. Okay, for example, reviewer prompt. I want to review the paper. okay, and I want to check like whether my paper is good or not. So that is one of the prompt. Okay, how to do that? Simply, if you simply go to the spaces, if you simply click on the spaces and then you create new space, okay, and simply review your work. For example, I'm simply, and now I need a description. I'm not interested in the but instruction is very, very important. So what I did that already, I already like have one prompt with me. Okay, so that is one of the prompt I'm mostly using. If somebody need, I'll just share this prompt with you because I developed this prompt and then of course it's working well for me. I'm just asking it that can you please act as a senior editor in chief, critically review this article and provide the comment section wise in bullets. Okay. Reason each point to improve the paper. Audit the literature review, author theoretical claims, true or false, evaluate the results. Okay. Is there any data thing? Okay. What is novelty of my idea? So each and everything is done like and the most important thing I'm adding here, no AI symbols. Please do not use these kind of AI simple dashes, okay, and rate it from 1 to 10, where 10 is the best. So I just creating this kind of thing. I'm just creating a space for me. And now once it is done, of course, what I will do, I will just upload my research paper here. For example, now it's ready. What I'm doing that I'm just uploading like any research paper, whatever it is. I need to check where the papers are. Okay, let me check if there is any recent paper, very recent paper, current research. Okay, this is one of the recent paper, like we are currently working on this. I just want review on this paper. Before I will submit, I will just want to make sure that my paper is very, very well written. And what are the problems with my every section? Okay, for example, this is very okay. Look, very clearly written. The manuscript shows potential relevant topic and publishable structure, but in current form, it is not ready for the acceptance because theories overclaimed, methods and results contain internal inconsistencies. Several parts raise serious reliability concerns. Look at this. Mean I'll straightforward get an answer that whether my paper has this or not. So if you get all, for example, now abstract has this problem, okay, your abstract use this thing, okay, extend this, okay, each and everything. Your introduction has this problem, okay, all the things. What are the limitations within this research? So it had given me so many things. Method has this problem, okay, a sample of 450 is adequate for smart PLS in the study, a multi-structure like this, okay. Suggestion, retain the sample size, discussion, okay, but report the actual response rate, numbered approach and exclusion to the make simple to make sampling more possible and believable. Okay, the people use stratified sampling. Yes, questionnaire were distributed through HR by email, which sound more organizational still convincing, like convenience sampling. What an important concern it raised that you're using stratified sampling, but you are distributing data via HR department. Okay, it mean rewrite the sampling honestly and specify the sampling frame, strata allocation, recruiting recruitment gatekeepers, and the randomization procedure if you. And then it had given like something. I mean, who will tell you that much like nitty gritty about that? So now if I'll fix all those things in my results, in my all those things, okay, it had raised all those things which are very, very important. Look at the rating now. In the current rating, it is 4 by 10. That in the current phase, it is not publishable. So if you will get that kind of review at the start before you will submit and you fix all those things, okay, and redo, and of course fix and upload until your rating will go near 8 or 10, your paper will be very much ready. So by the way, yes, we are using AI, but side by side we are learning. You will do this practice one time, two time, three time, third time, you automatically aware that these are the problem with my paper. Okay, and then at the end you become a very, very good reviewer as well because now you know all these nitty gritty. Okay, even for the review I'm sometime using this thing and it will give me a wonderful idea that how to fix this. So Any question on that thing? Did you like this idea? That is it good thing or not?
Sir, one question here.
Yeah, please.
Using perplexity, if we upload our working paper, uh, will our data be secured or will our paper be secured?
Yes, that's a very important question. That's what your name is Yunus. Yunus, that's what I mentioned at the very start that this tool is first of all it is provided by the university. So it's meant that the T-side university has the copyright of all the data uploading on this. Okay, I'm not using any private tool. I'm using this tool because this tool is purchased by university. Okay, first very important thing. Okay, so I'm using my university official email address to something signed in into that. Okay, second important thing, once your university will purchase that, okay, or maybe if you are personally purchasing that, okay, so it's mean now the data will be the part of T side university. It's the same thing. For example, you are using Turnitin. Okay, if you're using Turnitin, your university provide you with the email address. Okay, once you will check the plagiarism, that data will be the part of your university repository. It will not go outside. The same thing is here. If that tool is purchased by you or by your university, it's mean now the data will be retained within that private domain. It will not be shared publicly. Mostly when we are using chat gpt or all other tools, whatever you are uploading, the tool is using that data for learning. That is called LLM model. It's mean that's what called LLM model, that they are learning models. Okay, they are using the data uploaded by the people and they're learning from that data and making their outcome perfect. Okay, so whatever been uploaded on all other tools, chat gpt, all, okay, they are using that data for learning purposes, to improving their own tool, using the people data to improve their own tool. The accuracy of their tool is depend on the what kind of content has been uploaded. Okay, so if that tool is purchased by your university or by yourself, you're creating a private space. Okay, it will not go anywhere. It will retain within that very private domain. It not been shared with them. Okay, that's why I'm so so confident that the data will not be shared with anyone else. Eunice, I hope I answered your question.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much for.
Okay, so you can
Sir,
simply use it. Yes,
sir, one
please.
more question is there, sir, from
Yes.
Ms. Amal. Can we synchronize perplexity in Moodle to verify the authenticity of students' assignment?
Really, that is some more technical question. I told you that I'm not that technical. Maybe IT department can better help you with that. Uh,
Mm.
uh, we are not using, by the way, it's not integrated, but it is integrated with our what is that, Outlook. Okay, if we are for example this tool, they are also, we have, by the way, two tools, this one as well as the Claude. Claude is integrated with our Outlook mail. Okay, Outlook mail. So if we are writing anything, that Claude will suggest us that this is a good reply, this is not a good reply. Okay, and it will help you to something refine your reply in a much better way. So the Claude give you a lot of suggestions, but Perplexity is not integrated with that. But that's a very good idea, by the way. I think, I mean, we are not using, and I'm not available. Really sorry. Again, my background is IT, but I am not good in IT. Okay, I'm a business person. So, Amal, I hope that you understand my situation. I
Yes,
cannot
sir.
answer
Yes, sir.
this
Thank you
question.
so much, sir. No need to
Okay,
tell sorry, sir. This is all we have to
okay,
learn. But actually,
yes.
ma'am was asking that perplexity. What is the, sir? Is it they are going to give any discount for the university purchase,
Yes,
like
if
yeah.
you are using your university ID or student ID or even the faculty ID, okay, there is a lot of discount available. So I mean, we've been provided by the university, so I don't know, but of course that is not much expensive. This tool is
Okay,
very
sir.
cheap. This tool,
Yeah, because
okay, and
Turnitin all we used to pay, no, sir. Turnitin all we used to pay, no. We renew yearly once as a university. So just we can approach IT department, right, sir? For this?
Turnitin is for the plagiarism check. Okay, that's a very
Yeah.
important thing. But Perplexity, I am not using Perplexity for the plagiarism check. I am using this for reviewing my paper. Okay, so if anybody need
Okay.
that prompt, yes, I will share that prompt with the research department, and of course you can use that prompt. It's not an issue.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So kind of you.
Okay, so these are the things like I'm mostly using like AI for these kind of things. Rest, I don't know how the people are using this, or like for example in Note LLM even if I simply use this thing, sometime I'll simply ask, can you develop tables table of independent moderator and mediator in attached research papers. So I'll just make myself more clear what has been done. By the way, the most important thing where we struggle is that if we are clear what has been done, we can easily propose what has not been done. And then our focus should be on what has not been done. So, like this thing, it had given me very clear idea what are the dependent variable, what are the independent variable. That is a time saving activity now. What has been done? Okay, so this is what which has been done. These moderator mediator has already been tested. So I am not interested in testing these variable again because this variable has already been tested. Okay, so that's the starting point for me. Okay, these are the key variable which has already been tested. Okay, can you can you provide the scale details for all the above variables in table? I'm interested whether all those are measurable. If those are measurable, what are the key scales they used? So I'm learning from this tool. What are the variable which has already been tested? What are the scales available? I'm not using it. Can you please write a paragraph for me for this and this? Really not. My AI using technique is totally different. It is helping me rather than I should go and read all these papers. I will not go and read all those people. Now look at this. It had given me a very, very, very clear point. Okay, that these are the variable used by this paper. These are the scale who developed the scale. These are the number of scale, 6 point Likert scale. So I'm getting information from this table to make my life easier, 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 easier. Okay, and most important thing that paradoxical leadership I want to confirm, is there any single scale available? There are multiple scales available. Okay, for example, paradoxical leadership, okay, developed by Zhang, 22 items. And this paper, paradoxical leadership, developed by the authors, okay, 22 items. Same thing by Zhang, okay, by authors, okay, paradoxical leadership developed by Zhang. Paradoxical leadership developed by Zhang, 22 items. I want to confirm that I have a single scale available for my variable. There are not multiple scales available. So I'm getting for that kind of confirmation from this tool. I'm not using this tool. Okay, this is available. Okay, for example, sometime there is a long version available for the scale. There is a short version available for the scale. So I'm trying my best to understand that how many scales are available. So from this table, I'm getting this kind of idea. Okay, whether there is a scale available or not. If it is available, are there multiple scales available, or there is a single questionnaire available? From this table, I'm very clear that for the paradoxical leadership, there is a single questionnaire available. So like I'm using tool for this purposes to build my understanding, to enhance my understanding, so that I should have more clarity on my topic. So I'm simply not writing for this. Okay, write a paragraph, write a paragraph on the relationship between paradoxical leadership behavior and service performance. I mean, I am not, it will really write a paragraph for me, but I really concerned that I don't know what is the relationship, and I mean, it is just giving me these kind of things. Rather, I will first understand this relationship and then I will go and read it. Okay, it will, whatever you will do, AI will write for you. But all the things, look, it had given positively associated between this and this. Okay, behavior like this. Okay, simply if you click on this paper, and this paper is about paradoxical leadership and employee voice, the role of this, and this paper is not about this thing. Look, very associated between the employee service performance in the hospital. hospitality industry, okay, significantly influencing both in-role performance and extra on behaviors. Okay, so look at this paper now. It is about, like, look at this paper: paradoxical leadership and hospitality employ service performance, the role of leader identification, and the need of cognitive closure. But this paper is not about the in role or in job or extra job performances. So I don't know that if I'll simply copy paste, so the first even sentence is wrongly referred. Okay, this study is not about this, what this statement is claiming. They had written a statement, but the references they had given is not related with this statement. So you had seen the conflict here. So no, AI is not for writing purposes. AI is good for understanding, building your fundamentals, enhancing your knowledge, and then of course you will write. And yes, most important thing that really I am not making a mistake in the scale selection. Okay, you want to check whether I'm proposing this moderator and mediator, and of course you need to read all those papers. Then AI is helpful. Which moderator and mediator has already been used, and now you check whether your proposed moderator and mediator is already in the list or not. So this is how I mostly use AI. So if you have any question, you can ask me. Like, this is how I am using AI. But I mean, from my whole this session, you hopefully got an idea that I am not a big fan of AI. I am using AI as facilitator. AI is helping me. AI is guiding me. AI is saving a lot of my time. Okay, that's how I'm using AI, but not for writing and all those things which mostly people believe we need to use. Okay, so that's from my end. If you have any question, anything, any comments, most welcome. Anyone?
Thank you so much, sir. Anybody have any question? You can type it in the chat box or you can unmute your mic and